does not generate revenue. Parks and Rec. And they do generate some revenue, but it's not enough to run the department.
Right.
Fire and police are two of your bigger ticketed items that most cities have, that these utilities or enterprise funds help fund to operate. So we do transfers out of those enterprise funds to the general fund budget to keep these things going. That's why we were created. If you didn't want to use us for that, you might as well sell us off. Give us to a Georgia Power.
It's basically any department that's not sanitation or utilities.
That's correct. That's correct.
So,
sanitation, which is the leaf and limb, and the curbside service we give, and all the utility funds are the only funds in the city that generate money. We don't have a problem with that. I love being able to help, because we're all in this together.
Right.
I want these citizens to have good, but I want those citizens to remember that we do help fund those services. When they call that police department, we're part of the reason that police department's available to come.
Municipalities are primarily funded off of taxes and utilities.
That's the only options you have for funding for the general fund stuff is property taxes, which, as anybody knows, our property tax base is kind of flat and stale right now, and some local option sales tax monies, and then there is some hotel motel tax that helps, for example, help fund your Department of Public Information. That's correct. So there's a lot of different different funding mechanisms. But if you had no utility departments, you could only imagine what your property tax.
The city could not provide the services at the level that we provide.
No, ma'am.
There would be no fire, no police, no recreation,
or very minimal
development. Right. We would not be the thriving community that we are.
This city is very forward-thinking. I worked for another municipality before I came here. We did not, in my opinion, think as far ahead as we should at times. I love Douglas. I love living in Douglas. This is my home now. I want to see it thrive and be here. But at the end of the day, you've got to have those services. And the mayor and commission here, I don't want to sit where they sit. They have a hard job juggling this to figure out where are we going to spend money and where are we not, because we're in budget time right now, and Georgia, you do a budget here just like I do. Every year we sit down and we have to make tough decisions on what we're going to cut, what we're going to keep, and that budget has to balance overall, not just as departments, but overall that budget has to balance. And a big key to that is the utility departments. So that's the main point I kind of want to get across today. We not only supplying you with electricity, water, and gas. Think about us when you see that police car, that fire truck show up. That's part of our forte too. So and like I say, we love doing it. It's why we're here. It's why we were created. So all in this together.
All in it together.
That's right.
And we want our customers too to know that we're listening to you. And Mike, we recently had our retreat with the Mayor and Commission, and one of the things I think that was discussed in the room was a need, after hearing from the customers, a way to better or easily understand the utility bill whenever they look at it.
Correct.
So you all are working on something to make it simpler. Am I correct?
I'm going to give Tommy Harrell, our customer service manager, his due props. He's actually already had a prototype together that we actually put out at the retreat. I think it was very well received by Mayor and Commission. I think his timeline on that was July the 1st. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's what I remember them saying. But the bill is busy. Yes. I mean, if you've ever looked at one, it's busy. It's got a lot of information. So now you're going to have the best of both worlds. We're going to leave some of that busy stuff on there, but there's going to be one section that basically breaks it down: your electric charges, your gas charges, your water charges, your sewer charges, your trash charges. So it's not all these little bitty line items. So it's a busy bill. Yeah. It's a busy bill.
So maybe around July 1st that may roll out of this year.
Yeah, I think we had some couple of things we had to get worked out with our computer software company that does our billing, and then our actual vendor that does our bill printing. But I think Tommy's worked that out. So Tommy's going to be working on that. And like I said, I think the prototype he's put out is a good one.
Okay. So. Well, I can attest to this. Those who do not know Mike, he is an open door type fella. If you have any question, comments, or concerns about any of your utility services that you receive, give him a call. His number, you want him to go through the 311 center?
Probably be the best, because I'm at different offices throughout the day. So.
Okay. If you would call 311, you just dial 311 or 384-3302. or 389-3427. You can find Mike. Hey, call any of the city departments. We'll get you in contact with him. But he loves to hear ideas from the customers. But I thank you for coming today. Do you have some other comments before you leave?
I just want to give out this one website, and this is a good one. It's www.psc.state.ga.us. So that's www.psc.state.ga.us. You can go there. They've got an electric icon you can click on. That's the Public Service Commission's website. That will compare all the utility rates of anybody that's turned that in the Public Service Commission. You can punch in the City of Broxton if you want to see what their rates are, and it'll show you. City of Douglas, Satilla. It's a very good tool. It'll give you the winter rates like I've talked about and the summer rates broken down. You can even layer in, like I said, and put the City of Douglas, Satilla, and Georgia Power in a row, and it'll show you those rates, how they compare. So good tool to use. There's also a water dashboard tool that you can go to, and that's the name of it, Water Dashboard, if you ever want to compare our water and sewer rates. Natural gas is really there's not a lot of wiggle room for cities on it, because it's pretty much spot market price plus your distribution charge. Most of the cities I'm affiliated with know their distribution charge is about the same as ours. It's pretty much a flat rate. So, and that's the only fluctuation we have in natural gas, is whatever spot market price is. So,
okay. Well, great information, Mike. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, we'll be back with some closing announcements right after this break. Before I leave today, I want to share some announcements on behalf of the City of Douglas. Our government, it's been maybe 25 years since we have updated our downtown master plan. We are in the process now of holding community forums and meetings to gather ideas from our citizens on what they think should be included in the master plan. Also, we welcome our citizens to go online and complete a survey. And the link for that survey is www.surveymonkey.com. And you're going to do a /r/ and it's downtown Douglas. So, and if you didn't catch all of that, go to our website under community development and just follow the link for the downtown master plan survey. Coming up on Saturday, February 20th, we will hold a community junk drop-off day. This event will be held at Wheeler Park, which is on Gordon Street, and is from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. This is a time for citizens who are live within the city limits of Douglas and who are customers of the City of Douglas to come and bring household items. This is no commercial dumping on this day, and no hazardous materials, and no tires. All other items that you would normally take to the landfill, you can avoid that fee and participate in the community drop-off day. So again, that's February the 20th from 8 a.m. until 12 noon at Wheeler Park. Want to just let everyone know that our Douglas Parks and Recreation Department will be hosting the Georgia Recreation Parks Association District Basketball Tournament. That event will be February 26th through the 27th at Central Square Complex. Go out and support our youth basketball leagues during that time. The City of Douglas is still taking applications for the Douglas 101 Citizens Academy program. If anyone would like to sign up, you have until February 29th. You must be 18 years or older. You do not have to be live within the city limits of Douglas, just as long as you're 18 years or older. And be prepared, if the class makes, we need at least 12 people for the class to make. And this will be a 10-week session, probably on a Tuesday from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. So if you sign up, just be prepared, to commit yourself for at least 10 weeks for this program. The Douglas Parks and Recreation Department is hosting baseball and softball evaluations for the youth leagues, and this is going on through March the 4th. If you don't know what day your child's evaluation will be, give them a call at 384-5978. Our Douglas Police Department presents another firearm safety course for women. This course will be held on Saturday, March the 12th from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. The deadline to register for this course is March the 4th. They're expecting a class of no more than 20 participants in this class, and there's a $5 fee. So very good course. I took it myself, so I encourage all the women who want to learn how to properly carry a firearm and use it in the event that you have to use it for some unforeseen reason. This is a great course for women to take, and that's on Saturday, March the 12th from 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. Excuse me, flipping on through these announcements. One upcoming event in the spring that we want to tell you about is coming up on, it's called the Southern Home Vintage Market. Southern Home Vintage Market. This event is hosted by organizer Joanne Lott, who is a local resident of Coffee County, along with the City of Douglas. It will be held on Friday, April the 8th and Saturday, April the 9th at Central Square Complex. Doors will open to the public on Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. During this show, the Southern Home Vintage Market, these are the type items that a person who come in to shop will get a chance to browse through. Vintage kitchenware, antiques, old yard decor, vintage linen, old Pyrex, vintage jewelry, collected, anything vintage, and some antiques will be there. All different types of things at this show. So this is going to be a great show for people who love to collect vintage items. We welcome you to attend and come out and support the event. Ms. Lott will be on the show in March to talk and to us about the show and to share more of the upcoming details. Just want to remind everyone, I know you're watching right now, but we welcome you to visit our YouTube channel. City of Douglas GA is our name for the YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. We have different Facebook pages and also Twitter. But on YouTube, this is a chance for you to share these shows like the Douglas Summer Mind Show, Our Heritage Show, and our City Commission meetings with family and friends who live outside of Coffee County and are not in our viewing area. And at your convenience, instead of waiting for it to come on Channel 13, you can always watch it on our YouTube channel, City of Douglas GA. So those are the announcements for this week. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep Douglas on your mind.